Hello, my dear friends and fellow developers. Welcome back to my channel. So today in this session we will discuss about what is filter method, and this is also one of the commonly used method in our LWC framework. Basically it helps us to filter out the array elements based on some condition. In today's session, we'll discuss about the syntax and we'll also cover some of the example so that we can understand in detail how the filter function works. So, not wasting any more time, let's deep dive into the filter method concepts. So, as per the theory, what is filter method? So, basically, filter method returns an array element based on some predefined condition. So, let's suppose you have an array, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we will write a separate function for it. And if that function returns true, then only that array element will be returned, or else that array element will be skipped. So we will see how it works in our real life examples. So currently we have one code snippet where we have an array from 1 to 6. Then what we are doing, we're defining a new array, and then we are iterating over that array list, and we are checking the modulus 2. Basically here we are checking the even numbers, and whenever we find the even numbers, we are pushing that in our new array. So let's see what will be the output. So as you can see, 246. So this is the required output which we can generate from this code snippet. So now let's see what is the syntax of a filter method. So the syntax is pretty much similar. We have array dot filter, then function name to be applied, or array dot filter, then function the argument. So we can define our own function over here. So in our above code snippet where we did the did the modulus operation, by the help of which we found an even number. So we are doing here the same. So basically we define an array, and then we are calling a filter method, and we are defining our own function, and basically we are checking whether the condition is true or not. If it is true, then it will return that array element and store it in a new array. So ideally it behaves the same way as the previous one. So let's see whether it is working the same way or not. So yeah, it is giving the same result, 246 246. So this is one of the way by the help of which we can reduce the line of code by which we have written the traditional method by looping it and then assigning it to the new array element. So by this way also you can do the same. So let's see one more example to identify how the things work. So here we have one string, namely we have words over here. So basically what we are trying to do, we are filtering out the string, or you can say we are trying to filtering out the fruits which having length greater than 5. So what we are doing, we are passing this entire word in this filter method, and then we are trying to figure out whether the length is greater than 5 or not. If it is greater than 5, then only it will be stored in long word, or it will not. Let's see whether it is working or not. So yeah, it is working. So basically there are two elements only, like banana and orange, which are having the word length greater than 5. So that only two values are filtered out, and it is stored in a long word. So this is how the filtering mechanism work with the help of filter method. So now let's see one of the use cases which you will observe in your day-to-day problem. Not this one exactly, but yeah, similar to this one. So basically what we are trying to do, we are searching an array over here based on some query. So what we are doing over here, we are calling the filter items method, in which we are passing ARR and query. So ARR basically our name of the array element which have all the fruits. Then we are passing the query string. So what it is doing, it is going to the inside filter method. Then here in EL, it is taking one element. So at first iteration, it will have apple. Then it will, what it is doing, it is changing it to lowercase and checking whether the past argument, which is the query, whether it consists inside that or not. If it is consists, then it will return that specific value, that specific element, and that will be returned to this element to be printing out. So let's see whether this works or not. Let me clear the console so that we can have a space, and control shift P. So yeah, so now as you can see, we got some results. So ignore this first three are the results of a previous example, and these two are for the this current one. So here in our first console log, we are passing fruit as an array, and then we're passing AP as in query string. So as you can see, in AP we have two elements, apple and grapes, so that has been filtered out. And for AN we have three elements like banana, mango, and orange, so they are filtered out. So by this way you can make an query solution, or you can say query generator, with the help of which we can search any array element, by the help of which. So this is one of the real life scenario which we will encounter in your LWC projects. So yeah, that's pretty much for today. So today we have discussed about the filter methods. We have also discussed about the different syntax, and we have also discussed about some of the example. Hopefully, I was able to explain you about the filter methods, its syntax, and its example. If you have any queries, please comment down in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your queries. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. Signing off.